my lovely YouTubers, it is me, Morgan Tracy J, coming today to talk to you all about social media. Well, if you have not already noticed, I am an active member on social media. Not just Instagram, not just Facebook, and also Snapchat, okay? So I am active on social media. I actually enjoy social media. I enjoy sharing things with people, interacting with people, messaging people. I just enjoy all that stuff. However, social media can put you in all kinds of turmoil and convict your heart, because guess what? A lot of times social media will take up a lot of our time. And guess what? This is not just our time, this is God's time too. Our time is actually very precious. And it's so wrong of us to spend days and days scrolling through social media and never getting to work on the things God wants us to work on. I don't know how many times I've been scrolling on social media when I know God was pulling me to talk to Him, when God was pulling me to read His Word. I don't know how many times. And so today I want to just give you some wisdom and some inspiration to help you kind of control social media and not let social media control you. So one of the things that I do to help me with this social media is I fast from social media. I take weekends away from social media. I've taken months away from social media. I take weeks away from social media. Whenever I feel this thing in my spirit, I always know, Morgan, it's time to take a break from social media. And I want to tell you, my red flags are always so apparent, and I know I gotta take time away. My first red flag is I waste a lot of time. I start to get convicted on the time that I'm wasting when I'm scrolling. All right, that's my first one. The next thing that I know that convicts my heart with social media is I start to not even acknowledge the things that I'm downloading. It's like I'm in my spirit, it's almost like I'm just scrolling, and although there might be those two good inspirational godly quotes, but the rest I see are sex and memes and gossip and things that and fashion and sexual things, and it's just all kinds of crap that I really don't even need to be looking at, just to be honest. I know that we can get on social media and look up one thing, but if we do that every single day and get caught up on it all the time, then we're not using our time effectively, all right? And so that's another thing of mine, all right? I can get really enticed. I can start to see other people's lives on there, and I will start to envy their lives. And it says it in Proverbs, we are not to envy sinners. But I will start to see, gosh, God, why did she get the new car? Gosh, God, how did she already get married and she didn't even wait? I start to get questions like that, and what it is it's not even none of my business. I shouldn't even be judging them like that. What I should be doing is serving God and not be looking and comparing myself to other people's lives. And that's what I want to tell you today is social media will be really quick to make us compare ourselves to other people. We'll be really quick to judge somebody. We'll be really quick to say, God, when is my turn? Is it even right to worship God anymore? Because guess what? Why everybody that's sinners get all the good stuff? That's some questions that we really be saying. And honestly, if you want to know more about that, check out Malachi chapter 3, because God goes in detail about this stuff. So what I want to tell you is we aren't to envy sinners. And sometimes on social media, you can start to envy that girl on that one Instagram page with her body bomb. You can start to envy that one girl that always has new purses and new cars. Not only that, you start to get enticed and say, how can I get this? Never seeking the will of God, but saying, God, I want what I want. I'm going to try to do it myself. And you know what? That kind of reminds me of the prodigal son. We have to be careful to not see everybody else reaping and say, God, I want to reap right now. Because the prodigal son did the same exact thing. He went to his father and said, give me my inheritance. And he got it too early. And he didn't even know how to, he was not even disciplined enough to carry and maintain his inheritance, okay? And that's what I want to tell you today is there's a reason why God hasn't allowed you to reap yet. He's preparing and developing you. He's allowing you to use what you already got, all right? He's allowing you, to take care of that little apartment so He can give you that big apartment. He's allowing you to take care of that little bitty car you got, little broke down hoopty, okay? I know all about it. So He can prepare you to get the better vehicle. So what I want to tell you today is don't get enticed by the social media stuff, man. You are in control. Social media is not in control of you. Turn off the notifications. Don't allow it to notify you every time you get a like or somebody messages you. Every time somebody's new birthday pops up, make sure you're not always getting notifications like that, because it's going to continue to pull you to your phone. It's going to pull you to scroll. It's going to pull you to download things that are not always of God. And so what I want to tell you is I use social media. So what I have to do in the process of using social media, I have to check myself. I have to acknowledge these red flags, and I have to fast occasionally. Like literally, I have to fast from social media, okay? Because it can entice you. It can pull you into places you don't even know why you're on that one page all of a sudden. Yeah, it can pull you to places that you don't want to be. So make sure you're guarding your spirit. You're getting off of the gossip pages. You're getting away from all that, your favorite girl you watch, and she's really sexy and seductive and all these things. Get away from them. God says to not envy sinners. And what you have to believe is God has something better for you coming in your season. Right now, maybe your sowing season, and it may be their reaping season. And I don't know what they're reaping from, but that's them. All right? And so focus on you, and don't compare yourself to others, and allow God to guide you and lead you. And if He is calling you to do a social media fast, just be obedient. Take the time with Him. Say, okay, God, I'll take a weekend off. I'll take a week off. You know, it's not rocket science. Just log out. Get away from them. Take the time to do things that actually you probably should be doing when you're scrolling, okay? And I know it's like really, everyone has a weird feeling against social media. I did at one time too, but honestly, I love it. And I want to make sure that I can like it and share and do all the things I want to do on there, but in a godly fashion, while also allowing myself not to be controlled by it. If every day you wake up and you get stuck for 30 minutes scrolling, sorry, social media is controlling you. You're not controlling it. If every day you get stuck just scrolling and looking at different pictures and fashion, you're always looking up hairstyles, sorry, social media is kind of controlling you. You know, catch your red flags and say, God, I will take a weekend off. I will take the week off. I will take a month off. I will take 6 months off. However way I got to do it to get revived for myself, Lord, I'll do it. And I think that is true obedience, when no matter what God says, you can catch your red flags and you can say, Lord, I'll do it your way. All right, guys. I pray you got blessed by this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.